Hello everybody, this is Elhonna, and welcome to Minecraft. As you can see, I've already been playing a little bit. I discovered this game maybe a week and a half ago, and I am completely addicted. It has completely taken over all other games that I've been playing. I really like this game, mostly because of the freedom that you get. There's no real objective other than to survive. I have to admit, I'm a huge chicken, so I usually play on peaceful. And Sarish likes to laugh at me a lot when I do turn it on easy or normal because I completely freak out at the slightest sound. But we are going to play on normal, so let's make sure. There we go. And get some better frame rate here. Okay. Alright, so most people, the first thing that they do is they go for the wood. Me, as the chicken, first thing I do is dig out my hole. I dislike the pig. Take care of the pig. Die, pig. And the pig is dead. Well, that's annoying. He didn't even give us any bacon. Anyway, for those of you who have not seen this game yet, essentially it's just a gigantic sandbox game. The whole point is to mine for resources. And although I know I said there isn't technically a particular purpose to this game, essentially how it works is you break through these blocks. And I already found a cavern. That's terrifying. Oh, iron. We'll have to remember that. But anyway, now I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yes, if you haven't played this game. How it works is you start out with your hand here. This little dude. You press F5 to go to third person mode here. And there are a few things that you can break down with just your fist. You can break down wood, which is going to be the primary resource that we're looking for right here at the beginning. And you can break down these sand blocks. And you can also break down dirt, which is this right here. Now, I already know that there's a cavern down below me, so I'm going to find a better place to create my first shelter in. Let's see if we can build it here. Basically what happens at night is... Oh, that's not going to work. As you can see here, sand will sink as opposed to mud blocks here that will defy gravity. Okay, this should work. At night, various monsters and creatures come out and they will kill you. And so, to survive your very first night, it is advisable to have a shelter and tools. Alright, that is good enough for now. Okay, so I have my little hole here. And now we're going to go and continue breaking down this tree. Because we need the wood. I was watching another video. And he mentioned how a lot of people skip over breaking down the leaves of the trees. And it's actually kind of an important step to take. It is rather time consuming, since really essentially at the beginning we're only looking for these blocks of wood here that I have in my hand. But when the leaves break down, and they will do so on their own after a while, but as the leaves break down, they have the potential to drop saplings, and you want to replant the trees that you break down so that they can grow again. Otherwise, you will essentially deforest an entire area, and you will no longer have a source of wood next to your house. So do take the time to break down the leaves and pick up the saplings and replant them so that you can have a consistent tree farm and source of wood next to your house. One other thing that I should mention, remember where you started I started right in here. So I will eventually be building a hut right around here, because whenever you die, this is your spawn point and it does not change without hacking the game. So it's a good thing to know, and it's a good thing to create, at least, even if you don't want to make your main base here, it's a good idea to create a protected area, so that way you don't spawn in the middle of the night and then get surrounded by, you know, creepers and spiders and skeletons and all that kind of business. Okay, so we have enough wood here for me to show you. Press, this is an alpha mode, you press I to get to your inventory and whatnot. This is where eventually you'll equip your gear. This is a crafting box. Mine will look different. I do have a skin on right now. So, see, this is what happens when I'm talking and trying to do things. I do have a modded skin on the game, so this is not what the default looks like. But essentially this is what you're looking at. It's still the same layout as far as where the grid is and everything. This is your crafting grid. You have only 4 slots right now. You just put in the stack of the uncut wood here, and then it creates these like crates. And so now we have crates, and now we have a crafting table. And I'll show you what why the crafting table is important. Again, this bottom row here, you can either scroll through using the scroll on your mouse, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw this into our shelter. That works. Alright, now as you can see, our crafting table is now much larger. And now we want to make sticks. Put 2 of those crates on top of each other and you can break it down into sticks.